Figure a guy would bring a saw along just in case. Go for a little adventure, and well, you never know what you might come across. It's up a new batch. I like to keep these little containers of the premix oil. One, because it was for the warranty on the saw. You got a 6-pack of them. I can't remember how much extra warranty it gave you, but whatever, it was like 12 bucks. But you keep the container after, and then I just buy a big jug, but I use it as a pre-measured thing. You know, I just fill this back up, and then I know it'll do my little 5-liter can. Oh, custom spout. Awesome. I'm sure it was for a reason that it got cut off, or it broke off, and it's in the bottom of a fuel tank of something I own. Didn't notice. You want to make sure that fuel's good and mixed, you know? You don't want to just let her gloop around. It's got to be. That's why they call it mixed fuel. So I thought it'd be fun for the afternoon to get the quad out, go for a little cruise, just to see what's going on. Well, I didn't make it very far. Quad was pulling like crazy to one side, and I forgot before I took off, you don't want to lose that, had a low tire. See, when you don't have a tire pressure gauge, you give it the kick test. Make sure it has the same rebound, you know, on each side, I guess. Something to that effect. About as professional as it gets around here some days. I must say too, to my viewers, if my wardrobe, you know, is disappointing because I'm always wearing the same thing, I gotta tell you, I'm a simple man and I just wear what's in fashion at, you know, Costco that season. So I tell you, the old Honda might not be the fastest quad. Like, I can't keep up with guys on their Can-Ams or nothing like speed-wise, but this thing is reliable and never quits. End of the line. I didn't plow any further. It becomes a snowmobile route after that. Oh, let's turn back. Do you know how you tell if it's been people from town getting firewood out on the side roads? One, they leave all the branches from the tree they cut down in the middle of the road. Two, they leave firewood behind. My dad, when we were growing up as kids, if you cut it down and you bucked it up, it was going in the truck, man. You might be riding in the back seat of the truck with a block of firewood because he wasn't leaving that stuff behind. Three, you're gonna come to a hill, you're gonna come to a blind corner, and that's where you're gonna find your minivan with the home light chainsaw cutting firewood for God knows what. Seems a real shame to come all this way and not help ourselves to a couple blocks of firewood. What do you think? First couple pulls? What everybody gets all worked up about, you know, if it's gonna go on the first pull. I don't care if it goes on the first pull, I'm just happy that it goes. See? See, if it wouldn't have went at all, then you'd be disappointed. perfect skimmer full. So I'm just, I'm thinking while I'm loading here, call it a thought with Scott. Remember when you were a kid and they used to have once a week a printed newspaper-like book would come out called The Bargain Finder or The Classifieds, something to that effect, you know? You'd look forward to that, at least I did. You'd buy it, it was like $2. You'd circle the stuff you wanted, you know, it was all categorized. It's like Kijiji on paper. You'd look forward to that. It took effort. You wrote down what you wanted, you circled the ads, you had some imaginary budget, even though, you know, I was a kid and then a teenager and I probably didn't have any money. But you put effort into it. Then if you did go to buy something, you put effort into that too, right? Because you had to make real phone calls. You had to catch somebody when they were at home. Maybe get a ride there, you know, if you didn't have a driver's license yet. The internet has killed the art of negotiation. Killed it. Killed it. With one phrase. Is this available? So now we've went from that bargain finder on paper, that nostalgic feel in your hand, to an online conglomerate of Facebook groups. You post your stuff and there's only two responses you're gonna get. Is this available? And will you take 20% of what you're asking and will you deliver it to my house because I don't have a truck? See that? See how I did that? A little firewood and then worked in an episode of A Thought with Scott. I mean, you don't want to burn up fuel, burn up this beautiful day, and then drive by a nice dead spruce tree right on the side of the road. Come now. But if you're gonna be a roadside wood getter, do everyone a favor. Clean up after yourself. Here's my last thought on negotiation. Do the world a favor. Try it out next time you're buying something online. Somebody says they want $100 for something. Don't offer them 10 bucks. Any guy with a set of principles, he'd rather take it to the dump than give it to you for 10 bucks. You start reasonable. $100, you say, self, what would I realistically pay for this merchandise, whatever. Make your offer. Give the opportunity for some back and forth, because I'll tell you what, a lot of regular fellas, they're going to appreciate that. And you may even get it for a better price than they thought you were going to get it for. And another technique that's been lost, never underestimate the power of a case of beer as a deal sweetener. You're working down to the wire on a price and you got the guy on the fence and you think that you're trying to pry an extra 50 bucks out of him. Don't waste your breath. You want to get a better deal out of this gentleman? You tell him, this is my final offer, and when I come, I'll bring a case of beer with me. That might get you somewhere. We're gonna end the trip at 43 kilometers. Tell ya, not too bad. Thanks for coming along. I have a lot of fun getting outside. Have a lot of fun filming the videos. Appreciate you watching. Catch you on the next one.